Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess, so let's get into it. What's going on, you guys? It's me, your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess. Okay, and we got a couple of things to talk about. We got a couple of things to discuss. We got a couple of things to do and get into. Okay, now before we get into what we get in here to do, I have two things to talk about first. Two things that I have to promote. I got to promote what I do first. I got to promote what I do. So the first thing I'm going to promote is y'all favorite panel that I have. Here it is. Okay, you guys, that was the brand new promo for the new season of the Whether You Like It or Not reality TV panel, okay? It was originally supposed to be a Basketball Wives panel, but from the looks of it, Basketball Wives and the Housewives of Atlanta will be coinciding with one another. So right now, it's just going to be a reality TV panel. So we're going to discuss both shows on said panel. That's what we're going to do, okay? So we don't know any dates for Basketball Wives, nor do we know any dates for the Housewives of Atlanta. All we know is that the Housewives of Atlanta is wrapping up filming, and we know that Basketball Wives been filming since the summertime, and they just started back filming again. So we don't know yet, but once we get some dates, that's when we'll know when the panel is officially coming back. So we had to give y'all a little something to anticipate the panel coming back. Now, the next thing I'm going to promote is this collaboration that I got also that's coming soon with popular TikToker Playboy Madi. He's probably your favorite gay trucker on TikTok, okay? Not only is he a TikToker, but he's also a rapper. I promoted his music before. Sometime last year, I promoted his music on my platform. And after I promoted his music on my platform, the Thirst Trap Boys, aka TTB, also promoted his music on the TTB Instagram platform. Okay, so he's been promoted twice on my platform and on Trap's platform. Classmate. So Madi is a little bit younger than me. I'm like 33. I think Madi is probably 23 or 24. I know he went to school with my brother, and I know he's a little bit older than my brother. So if I'm not mistaken, he graduated in 20. I think it's 2017. So he's probably 2017 or 2016. So he may be about 2-3 years older than my brother. That's what I think. But I know they went to school together. But yeah, he's a good Judy of mine. He's funny. He's hilarious. Okay. I don't even have TikTok. But being that he's become so big on TikTok, he has over 500,000 followers on TikTok. Ari Fletcher just followed him. He recently posted that on Facebook. So congrats to my boy Madi. But we will be doing a collaboration. He was supposed to come on Boys Night Out last year while he was promoting his music because I asked him to, but it didn't happen because he went to driving school and stuff like that, and he wasn't able to really do it like that. So we just put it on hold. But then he hit me up yesterday and he was like, I want to collab. And I was like, well, bitch, I've been waiting on you. And he was like, well, you ain't say nothing else. So I'm like, okay, how about this? Let me make a small flyer. It ain't gonna be nothing fancy. Put it on Facebook and see what the home team said. And of course, our hometown was going off because, besides me being on social media doing big things and Playboy Madi doing big things on social media, we also got Latrice from Bill Collective. The three of us come from the same damn town. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to see us three doing positive things. So shout out to Playboy Madi. He will be on the platform soon. We have not picked no day. We don't even know what we're going to do up here. But when we find out, y'all better make sure to tune in, okay? Make sure to tune in. Now, without any further ado, let's get into the mess. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about is Slim Jim from the group Ray Shrimmer. I think that's how you pronounce it. He was recently arrested for domestic violence. Okay, he was arrested for domestic violence. TMZ reported it first, and then the girlfriend came out and said that it wasn't what everybody said it was. So we finna get into the TMZ article real quick. So TMZ article says that Jimmy's case was just heard in court. A rep for the Miami-Dade. No. That was the update. Wait. Let me go back to the original story. Okay, hold on, y'all. Cause what I got is an update, child. So let me go ahead. And I think it's Slim Jimmy, not Slim Jim. What was I thinking? Okay, so this was the original article right here from Pitchfork. I'm gonna read that first, and then I'm gonna go to TMZ. So, Ray Shrimmer's Slim Jimmy has been arrested in Miami on a battery charge. TMZ and NBC6 report. Slim Jimmy allegedly got into an argument with his girlfriend, pulled her hair, kicked down the door behind which she was hiding, took away her phone, and threw the phone outside over the balcony. Online records viewed by Pitchfork indicate that Slim Jimmy was booked into Miami's Turner Guilford Night Correctional Center this morning at 11:27 a.m. His bond was set for $1,500. Pitchfork has also reached out to representatives for Ray Shrimmer for comment and more information. Ray Shrimmer released their third album, Shrim, in 2018. The three-part record included Slim Jimmy's debut, whatever the fuck that say. I think it say Jim Tro. I think that's what it says. Okay. Now we're about to go into the TMZ article real quick. So let's go back and go into the TMZ article. Now, the TMZ article is an update now. On January the 26th, 1:24 p.m. Pacific, Jimmy's case was just heard in court. A rep for the Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office tells us that the rapper's girlfriend recanted her story on the record. Jimmy was released on a $2,500 bond with a GPS monitoring device. Slim Jimmy's girlfriend, the alleged victim, said at 11:30 a.m. Pacific, says that the whole thing was BS, denying that her partner ever laid a finger on her. She writes, "Oh wow, this is cap. Dade County, y'all are so wrong for this. I told you guys that he did not hit me. Every officer you guys had in my face are wrong for this. No hands were put on anybody. I stated more than once it was a loud argument. The police were called. You guys turned nothing into something. It's our son's first birthday tomorrow. What is wrong with y'all?" On one half of the hip hop duo Ray Shrimmer is behind bars after allegedly attacking the mother of his child, knocking a door and pulling her hair extensions out in the process. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ that Slim Jimmy was arrested Tuesday morning in Miami for battery. Slim's girlfriend, with whom he shares a son, told the cops that the rapper first got pissed after she had questioned him about a woman that he was following on Twitter. Cops says that the girlfriend told them that Slim left their home with a friend shortly after the argument and returned a short time later smelling like alcohol. The alleged victim told cops when she attempted to move their sleeping child from his playpen to a bed, Slim pulled her hair so hard that her extension was ripped from her scalp. Ooh, that sounds like it hurt. Real talk that Slim's girlfriend told cops that she tried to record his outrage with a phone, which made him even more pissed, and he chased her around their home. At one point, the alleged victim told cops that she ran to a room and closed the door, but Slim kicked the door down, ripped the phone away, and threw it over the balcony to prevent her from posting the video on social media. Cops say that they recovered the phone undamaged on a nearby street when they were called to the scene. We haven't seen much of Slim Jimmy lately. However, he recently joined Swali, the other half of Ray Shrimmer, at Rolling Loud in LA. We've reached out to a rep from Slim Jimmy. So far, no word back. Okay. I think this is pretty much the same thing. So basically, that is the same. That's the same statement that I got up here from the Shade Room that was read in this article from TMZ. Okay, so that's pretty much what the gist is of that. To be honest, I really don't know what's going on with this situation because obviously he was going in and he was doing too much to you at the time. So now you want to switch up your story. You know what I mean? Like it's either he did it or he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like you said that you told the police that he didn't hit you, but I just feel like yes, the police are not to be trusted at all. Don't get me wrong, they are not to be trusted, period. Like, I don't trust the police at all. Like, I recently was pulled over by a police officer, like, back in November when I was coming home from work, and to this day I have no idea why I was pulled over. And the thing of it was, I was going 45, which is the speed limit, at 9:30 at night, headed home from work. So I didn't understand why I was being pulled over at all. But they didn't. I asked them why is this going on? Did I do something wrong? They didn't have no answer for me because they know I didn't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, child. But like I said, I really don't know. This sounds like a situation where something really did happen between her and him, and she's doing what most women do when they are abused, is to recant their story and try to protect the person that did what they did because they don't want them to go to jail. You know, a lot of women do that. You know, a lot of women get into physical altercations with their boyfriends and stuff like that. And then they call the police. And then when it's time for something to go down, they don't show up to court. They recant their story. They drop the charges. This is pretty much what this sounds like. Because in some kind of way, like I said, I don't trust the police at all. But why would they purposely put that out there and say that you said that if you didn't say it? Obviously, he threw your phone. Obviously, like it's something. Something had to happen, but you're just trying to protect him, and that's your prerogative. If that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do. But ain't no dude gonna put their hands on me. Period. None. Put your hands on me, we gonna be fighting. Put your hands on me. I swear, if you put your hands on me, we gonna be fighting. I mean it. I ain't fought a soul since 2011, and I want to keep it that way. It's been 11 years since I've been in a fight. I'm 32. I was 22 at that time. I do not need to be in no fight with nobody, especially now when I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, so what's y'all thoughts on that? I'm gonna read it in the chat when this video premieres because this is gonna be a premiere. So I'm gonna read it in the chat when it premieres, child. But yeah, I don't know what to say about that, child. It just seems like a argument that went wrong and it went too far, and she called the police, and now she's recanting her story. Typical. That's what happens. So next up is Moniece and Rich Dollaz. Okay, now it's been recently revealed that Moniece is pregnant, but nobody really knew who her baby daddy was. Okay, nobody could ever say who her baby daddy was, and I was very surprised that she was even pregnant because the last time I checked, she was into women. But just because she's into women, don't tell me this because I know, but just because she's into women, it don't mean that she can't get pregnant. Because there's a lot of women that done got pregnant, even though they like women. I've seen studs pregnant. And you know that's a sight to see, child. You know that's a sight to see right there. When a stud be pregnant, child. But that's another story. However, take this with a grain of salt, because this particular place called newsnationusa.com, they put this out here and they say that they got it from Media Takeout. So I'm just gonna tell y'all to take this with a grain of salt because it come from Media Takeout, child. But let's get into it at least just for a kiki, child. So Moniece, I'm about to say Moniece Dollaz, child. Rich Dollaz allegedly gets Moniece pregnant. Allegedly, okay. Love and hip hop star Moniece Slaughter is pregnant, and the details surrounding her pregnancy will be the focus of the new season of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, child. Um, Media Takeout News has confirmed, and there's growing speculation that Rich Dollaz was what who was romantically involved with what child. Okay, because they said Monica Child, and I don't know who the hell Monica is. Last season is her new baby's father. I guess they was trying to say Moniece, who was once romantically involved with Moniece, is her baby's father. Love and Hip Hop Beauty released her first baby bump pics yesterday, and she revealed that she's carrying a daughter. In a subsequent post, she talked about forgiving someone in her life that's over 40. Many are speculating that the forgiveness post was directed at her alleged baby father's Rich Dollaz. Moniece is a main cast member on the first 5 seasons of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. She appears as a supporting cast member on season 7 of Love and Hip Hop New York, season 8 of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and season 6 of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Okay, so like I said, take this shit with a grain of salt, child, because this comes from Media Takeout, and all I'm gonna say is this: I wouldn't be surprised if she was pregnant by Rich Dollaz. I definitely would not be surprised at all. I wouldn't. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be. Moniece is weird, but I like her. Moniece is weird, but I love her. You know what I'm saying? It's just the facts. You know what I'm saying? Just the facts, period. So I don't know. Like I said, take this with a grain of salt. I also saw it on LSA too. Sometimes I go through there, sometimes I don't. But one of the days I was through there, somebody was saying that she was pregnant by Rich Dollar. So yeah, I found this on the article or whatever. So we'll see. But we don't know how true this is, and I don't think Moniece even revealed who her baby's father was, to be honest. So if it is Rich, I hope he do good by her because at one point in time he was owing for child support and shit. So I hope he doing what he's supposed to do. This all I'ma say. That's all I'ma say. Now next up is Megan Thee Stallion. Now, Megan Thee Stallion has been a hot topic for a minute now, but this ain't really no hot topic. I've seen certain people talk about it, like I've seen Black T Blog talk about it. I saw Armand Wiggins discuss it on his Instagram because I follow Armand or whatever. So apparently Megan Thee Stallion and I think that dude LaRon who tried to come over here and check me about me reporting about the whole Nicki Minaj case being refiled when all he had to do was check the people that made the damn blog up. Because I was just repeating what the blog say. Don't check me, check the Jasmine Bringer. That's where I got it from. However, I think LaRon posted about it too. He has a YouTube channel called Female Rap Elite or some shit like that, child. But I watch it from time to time. So, I think that's the name of his channel. But I think he reported on it too. So apparently Megan Thee Stallion has unfollowed both Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat. And apparently the people are talking about it. Apparently the people have a lot to say about it. And I just feel like this. At this point, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Hold on, you guys. But yeah, it's like, I just feel like this. At the end of it all, should we really be mad? Like, are we mad at Megan for doing what was best for her? Like, these girls don't mess with her, so why would she follow them? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would she even be sitting up here following them anyway? And it took her a long time to really unfollow Nicki Minaj anyway, because Nicki Minaj had been unfollowed her for a while now. Like, Nicki been unfollowed her. So my thing about this is, like, I think Nicki's fans had straight up, dug this stuff up, looking at who she follows and things of that nature. And I'm just like, why does it matter who she follows? Like, at the end of the day, she can unfollow whoever she wants to. Y'all didn't have an issue when Nicki Minaj unfollowed her. So why is it a problem that she's returning the favor? It took her a long time to do it because, baby, let me tell you, when you unfollow me, baby, I'm going to unfollow your ass back. And that's just that on that. What is the point of me steady following you and you don't follow me back? Like unless I don't know you unfollow me, that's the only way that I'm still following you and you don't follow me back. Because sometimes I don't even check my followers and I don't even check to see who follow me and who ain't half the time. But sometimes I might look and I'd be like, oh, so this nigga don't follow me no more. Okay, so let me go unfollow him. That's basically what I do. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So I don't see why anybody would be upset about her not following Nicki Minaj, because it's pretty clear that she don't fuck with her. Like it's clear. So it's like, it's been a lot of shade being thrown and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been seeing the shade, we've been hearing about the shade and all of that stuff. Like, it's been in the news, it's been whispers. Like, ain't nobody really just been talking about it. Like, what I mean by that is, ain't nobody been talking about it like it's like, you would probably hear some shit like, you might hear a subliminal in a rap record or something like that, and you'll be like, okay, I believe that Nicki talking about Megan. Or even on Thought Shit, when Megan came out with that song, people probably was listening to some of her lyrics when she was talking about she's the shit per the Grammy Academy, and we already know that Nicki don't got no Grammy. So 9 times out of 10, people will probably be thinking about it and be like, oh, she talking about Nicki. You know what I'm saying? So we already know that there's an issue there between Megan and Nicki. And we all believe that it's all about the fact that she worked with Cardi B on WAP. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think this is. Because you know that Megan did a song with Cardi B first. No, did a song with Nicki first, the Hot Girl Summer song. She did that song with her first back in 2019. And then she came out a year later with WAP with Cardi B. I don't see no wrong with her working with her at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I don't see no wrong with it. I mean, it's a business move. Like, it is what it is. Like, come on now. Like, there's many people that work with Nicki Minaj and Nicki Minaj beefing with their friends. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. That's just what I think. So I don't see why her fans would ever be upset about Megan unfollowing Nicki because Nicki been unfollow her. And as far as Doja Cat, I don't know why she unfollowed Doja Cat. I don't give a damn about Doja Cat. And from what I've been hearing as well, Doja Cat don't like Megan either, and Doja Cat unfollowed Megan too. And we all know that Doja Cat is kind of far up Nicki's ass. So I don't know from what I hear. So I don't know. I don't know. So for those of you that follow behind these people, y'all gotta let me know what's going on. All I know is that Megan unfollowed both of them. So it gotta be some type of issue, or she just rather not follow them no more. It may not be that deep, you know what I'm saying? But to each his own, child. So next up is Megan Good. Now, we already know that her and Devon Franklin have had a divorce. We've been talking about this and all of that stuff. So now it's about that time for us to discuss it again. So People Magazine got an article about it. So she says she's still hopeful for the future even after her painful divorce with Devon Franklin, because she said it was very painful. So we about to get on into this real quick. So I do have gratitude and so much joy in my heart for these past 11 years that Devon and I have been together. What he's given to my life and what I was able to give him, Megan Good said. Good, age 40, joined her Harlem castmates for a Twitter Spaces conversation hosted by So Nicole. Well, I guess Nicole Bitchy on Saturday. When the group was asked to weigh in on letting go of toxic relationships, Good addressed the importance of knowing your worth, something that she admitted was unique to her current situation. Throughout life, I've always approached relationships and understanding that at some point they would get to a place where they're going to, and then they would be over. The actress said, "I've always had an attitude like, all right, next chapter, we'll see what's next, and being okay with that and appreciating what you give to someone and what they give to you and sharing a moment in time in life that you would never get back, regardless of how it ends." Good added that it's important to be in complete gratitude of the experience and the space that you guys took up together in that season. But she said that she still feels her current situation is a little different. I thought that that would be the last time I would be doing that, and I would be doing this with that person forever. The Think Like a Man star said. The fact that it's not that situation has been for sure one of the most, if not the worst, most painful thing I've ever experienced in my life, to be honest. But I think that I've kind of surprised myself. While Good said that she's been grieving since the marriage ended, she's managed to surprise herself upon realizing that she's still optimistic. "I'm still hopeful for the future," she said. "Maybe this isn't a chapter, but I do feel that this is my next act in life, and I trust God. Not everything makes sense to me right now, but I do trust God overall, and I'm excited to see what this next act of life is going to be and what God has in store. That's all I can really do." God, I mean, not God, Good added, "Even in doing that, I do have the gratitude and so much joy in my heart." Oh, I already read that part. Good also acknowledged that she's still hurt and that it's going to be a long time before she truly heals, but the relationship has nonetheless, the situation has brought her relationship with God to new depths and new heights. Good met Franklin while working on a 2011 film, Jump in the Broom. She and a 43-year-old film producer got engaged in May 2012 and wed that June in Malibu, California. Okay, so that was the article from Megan Good and from People about Megan Good. And I can honestly say that I feel her pain. I do. I know how it feels to be in a relationship with somebody that you really, really loved, and for it to be over. It can be heartbreaking, it can hurt you, but sometimes you can feel like it's no going on, like you can't go on because the relationship is over because that's all you knew. But after a while, it's kind of like, okay, sis, like, dust yourself off and try again. You know what I'm saying? Dust yourself off and try again. It's no need to still be harboring over anything. You know what I'm saying? Just let it go, move on, and just do what you do. But being that this just happened, it's going to take her some time. It's going to take her a time, sometime to get over this. Like, this was a marriage, and this was somebody that she was with for 11 years. So now her life has changed dramatically now. So she has to figure out a way to get through it. And she got to get through it the best way she can, child. So it is what it is. So I feel for Megan. I feel for her and Devon. I think that they're both hurt. And I think they both loved each other, but I think they both knew that it wasn't good for them to be together. Sometimes you can love each other so much to the point to where you know that it's not a good situation, and you just you love them enough to let them go. As crazy as that sound, that does happen. You know what I'm saying? That does happen. But my heart and my prayers goes out to Megan Good and Devon Franklin as they grieve over this marriage. And this ain't even no joke. This ain't even me being funny and shady or nothing like that. I truly sympathize. So with that being said, you guys, this be your boy Scotty. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Share the videos. Also, click the notification bell so you can be notified when there's a video coming out. Also, follow me on all social media. My Twitter and my IG will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boy's out of here. Until my next video, I'll holler at you later. Peace out.